Self-defense myth 62. It takes years to become effective. This is a fallacy, usually pushed by people who either A, don't really understand the nature of self-defense, self-protection, or B, they're teaching you a full, stretched out, prolonged syllabus. They just want to make sure you keep showing up so that they can line their own pockets. Good self-defense, good self-protection. The syllabus that we teach here at Arbud is stripped right down to a handful of core techniques that have the highest percentage of effectiveness for real situations, that have the most amount of applications in that. It doesn't matter so much your build, your height, your weight, your age, etc. If you do this, you will get a good result. That type of thing. There are certain techniques, such as if you're teaching somebody, go for a double leg takedown, but instead of driving through them, to knock them down, you pick them up first to slam them down. If you've got someone who's got a slight build, or they're quite frail, or they've just come out of hospital and they're still rehabilitating or whatever, they're not going to be able to do that. They're going to be lifting people up. So that would be something that we wouldn't really necessarily go for. So just things like that. Anything that would require you to pick somebody up to slam them should really be on the syllabus to be trained for everybody across the board. Obviously, there's going to be some things that some people can do. There's going to be some things that other people can't do. However, for me personally with Arbud, if it takes more than 15 minutes to teach it, it should be on the syllabus. It should be something that somebody, as a complete beginner, a total novice, can come in and within 15 minutes they've got it. Everybody, regardless of their previous experience, your first session with Arbud, you will go away knowing the fence, and you will go away knowing how to throw a right hand, or a rear hand, depending on what your stance is. You'll go away being a much safer person because of that. You'll also get the awareness avoidance part of it. Little things to look out for, certain things that the other person will give away if they're about to attack you. So, if off 1 hour session, as you coming in as a complete novice, you've been told how to carry yourself, what your footwork is, what your fence position should be, how to use your body mechanics to get every ounce of your body weight behind that shot, and some awareness and avoidance techniques. If I can get all of that across to you in an hour, why should it take you years and years to become proficient? This, I think, comes down to the difference between martial arts, match fighting, self-protection, self-defense. Martial arts will take years and years and years to become proficient, because you need to get those techniques as close to textbook perfect as you can before they say, yep, that's good, here's your belt, next grade. Match fighting, as long as it's somewhere in the vicinity of being what it's supposed to be, it will work. If you look at professional boxing, professional MMA, professional kickboxing, if you look at high level judo and amateur wrestling competitions, very rarely do you see a technique done exactly 100% textbook perfect. It will be a close approximation of it. I know that if I launch a hook, I'm aiming for those two knuckles somewhere along the jawline. Bang! If I catch you on the temple, if I catch you on the tip of the chin, if I catch you with the bottom part of my hand's a little bit higher, if it's a little bit low, if you move out the way and I crack you with an elbow or the forearm and I still manage to get the spot, it's still going to have the effect of dropping you on your ass and it'll take your legs away. It's not textbook perfect, but it's good enough for what we're doing. That's something we see in combat sports quite a bit, in match fighting. It's not 100% as it should be, and it isn't how you would demonstrate it to people, but you've thrown something, you've knocked the guy on his ass, it gives you the chance to run away. So we don't need to be 100% accurate. It helps if we are, and it helps if we train with precision. It helps if we train and focus on getting where we need to be, because of course every shot must be significant, and we're not always guaranteed a second shot. We're not always guaranteed that the first shot will be enough to finish the guy. So it does help if you practice for it. However, it should not take you years and years and years and years to become good at self-defense techniques. Martial arts and match fighting is a separate thing altogether. I've been over that with the video of the 3 siblings. But again, for what we're doing for self-protection, open hand somewhere along from the ear, along the jawline to the tip of the chin, bang, with as much of our body weight behind it as we can. That's going to be enough to drop the person, or at least, if they're not out cold, it will take away their legs, so we can then get out of there. That's not going to take you years and years. That's probably going to take you only one session. 1 hour of going over that, once you've got the body mechanics down, will be more than enough. Second, third, and fourth sessions will be how to control your adrenaline dump, how to not mistake it for fear, what the law is in connection with self-defense. All these things I've already covered on other videos. But the idea that you're going to have to sign up and keep going for years and years and years, you're going to have to do third or fourth time before any of this stuff works for real. That's just not good enough. That's a clear indication that what you're learning is not legitimate self-defense. What you're learning is now a martial art that's throwing everything in to keep you coming back so that you keep paying for it. My quick thing, the thing to take away there is that good self-protection, good self-defense techniques, you should be able to learn something to keep you infinitely safer within that first hour, even if you're a complete novice. It should not take you years and years and years and years of dedicated practice just to keep yourself safe. It's a fallacy. It's usually used by people who either A, don't know the marketplace they're teaching you for in terms of how real violence looks and feels and will be acted out, or they're just trying to get as much money of you as they possibly can. So that's my view on it. Yeah, if you agree, if you disagree, pop your comments in the section there. Until next time, train hard, train smart, stay safe.